The desert outskirts of Outpost Lumen 5 were quiet at sunset, turning gold and red as the twin suns dipped behind the canyon walls. The wind blew sand across the abandoned road, whispering through broken generators and old metal frames. Evan Reed, a simple human mechanic, walked home after another long shift. He fixed colony machines for low pay, lived alone in a tiny cabin, and rarely spoke to anyone. His life was quiet, predictable, and empty. He never expected anything to change, but today, it did. He heard crying. Soft, shaky, almost too quiet to catch. Evan stopped walking. There, under an old cargo hauler, two tiny shapes trembled. He walked closer. Two small alien children, no more than 6 or 7. Their bodies were thin, their clothes torn, and their eyes huge and glowing in fear. Their ears were long, like soft fins, and their skin shimmered faintly silver blue. They stared at him, terrified. The older one, a girl with short glowing hair, stepped in front of her younger brother and whispered, Please. We're not dangerous." Evan raised both hands slowly. "I'm not gonna hurt you." The little boy trembled, holding his stomach. The girl swallowed. "Do you have food?" Evan's heart tightened. They were starving. Truly starving. He knelt down and reached into his lunch bag. He had one protein bar left. "Here," he said softly. The girl's eyes widened. "For us?" "Yes." She took the bar carefully, sniffed it, then broke it in half, giving the bigger piece to her brother. Evan smiled at the kindness. The boy took a tiny bite, his eyes filled with tears. "Thank you." Human. Evan felt a strange protective pull in his chest. "Nobody should starve," he said gently. "What happened to you two?" The girl looked down. "Our home. Destroyed. Soldiers came. We ran. We've been hiding. 3 days." Evan blinked. "Your parents?" The girl's voice cracked. "Gone." Evan's heart broke into pieces. He reached out and gently touched her shoulder. "You're safe now." She looked up, desperate. "Really?" "Yes," Evan said firmly. "I promise." And that was the moment Evan made a decision that would change the universe. He stood. "Come with me," he said softly. "You can rest at my cabin. I'll get you warm food." The children hesitated for half a second, then ran to him. The girl grabbed Evan's jacket with both hands. The boy hugged his leg tightly. Evan gently lifted them both into his arms and walked toward home. He didn't know. He didn't know what he had just done. He didn't know who they really were. He didn't know that saving them would make the entire universe shake. He didn't know that in 19 minutes, everything would change. The hook, 3 to 4 minutes. The sky breaks open. Evan washed the alien children, fed them warm soup, and wrapped them in blankets. They fell asleep instantly on his couch, curled up like tiny animals seeking warmth. Evan watched them with a soft smile. Poor kids. What monsters hurt you? He sat in a chair, exhausted. Then his cabin lights flickered. The ground trembled. A deep, powerful hum vibrated through the air. Evan stood slowly. "What is that?" The humming grew louder, louder until the entire desert glowed bright. Blue. Evan ran outside. He stopped dead. He forgot to breathe. He forgot everything. Because over the horizon, covering the entire sky, were thousands of glowing warships. Massive, silent, terrifying. They were arranged in perfect formation, stretching like a metallic storm across the sky. His scanner beeped a warning. Unknown fleet in orbit, estimated warships, 7,000 plus power level. Evan whispered. "What have I done?" A single massive ship descended, bigger than mountains, glowing with royal energy. The air cracked with lightning as it hovered over his cabin. The children ran outside, gasping. The girl whispered, They found us." The boy started crying. Evan knelt beside them. "It's okay. I'm here." The massive ship opened a glowing bay door. A bright blue beam scanned the area. Then figures landed. Tall, armored, glowing. Alien soldiers, thousands, surrounded the cabin. Instantly, their armor bore the symbol of a star split in two. 3, the girl gasped. That's the Royal Army. Evan froze. Royal? Yes, the girl whispered. We're not normal children. The soldiers knelt. All of them, all at once, and then, from the beam of light, a tall alien woman descended. Her presence made the air vibrate. Her markings glowed gold. Her long silver hair floated around her like a crown. She was breathtaking, powerful, regal. She walked straight toward Evan and knelt before the children. Her voice shook. My children, my little stars. I thought I lost you forever. Evan's eyes widened. He whispered, You're their mother? She lifted the children into her arms, eyes filled with tears. Yes, I am Queen Ceraville, ruler of the Tri-Star Dominion. Evan stared. She was not just a queen. She was the ruler of one of the most powerful alien empires in the galaxy. The two children were royal heirs. The queen turned to Evan. You, she said softly. Her eyes glowed as she studied his face. You saved what an entire empire could not. Evan swallowed hard. Just fed them. Queen Ceraville stepped closer, tall, elegant, and glowing. She placed a hand over her chest. For feeding them. For protecting them. For giving them safety. Her voice trembled. You have earned the eternal protection of the Tri-Star Dominion. Evan blinked. What does that mean? She smiled. It means human. 7,000 warships now answer your call. Evan nearly fell backward. The queen continued. You may not realize it, but you changed the destiny of billions by saving my children. The little alien girl hugged Evan tightly. You're our hero. The boy rubbed his eyes. You're family now. Evan felt his heart melt. He looked at the queen. What happens now? Queen Ceraville smiled softly. My people will guard your world. My army will protect your home. And you, Evan Reed. She stepped forward until she stood inches from him. Will forever be honored as the human who saved the royal line. Behind her, the sky vibrated with the power of thousands of warships. The galaxy had changed. All because one human fed two alien strays.